why you shouldn't try to enlighten anyone, even those you love. There was a time in my life when, after grasping a few small truths about the world, I suddenly felt a strange impatience. It was the anxiety of watching loved ones drowning in misery, seeing friends repeat the same old mistakes, or watching someone I love walk down a path that I knew led straight to a cliff. Back then, I gave myself the right and the responsibility to save them. I thought simply, if only they understood what I understand, they wouldn't suffer so much. So I started talking. I talked a lot. I advised them with all my heart, explaining with logic I thought was sincere and wise. I even argued, trying to steer their thinking because I was terrified they would fall. But after all that effort, all I got back was crushing disappointment. Some got annoyed, some chose a distant silence, and some just walked out of my life. That's when I swallowed the bitter pill of truth. No one in this world truly wakes up just because of someone else's words. We often mistake our advice for help, but in their eyes, it feels like judgment. They feel denied, incompetent, and their ego takes a hit. No matter how right you are, if they aren't ready to listen, your truth is just noise, a burden they want to push away. Because awakening isn't a gift you can hand over, it is a fruit that must ripen through one's own blood, sweat, and tears. People only truly wake up when they are tired enough, when they have heard enough, when they have tasted the bitterness of their mistakes until they can't take it anymore. That is when they stop to look inside themselves. There are lessons you can repeat 100 times, but until they trip and fall hard enough to leave a scar, they won't really get it. That is the law of maturity. Everyone has to walk their own path and pay the tuition for their own life lessons. So please, don't try to drag anyone faster than they can walk. Don't force a flower to bloom before its spring has arrived. You don't have a mission to fix anyone's life. The best thing you can do is just be there. Be a peaceful presence, listening without judgment, loving without demanding change. Remember, the profoundest teaching isn't in what you say, but in how you live. When you live a life that is lighter, calmer, and less reactive, even in the same storm they are facing, they will naturally ask, why is this person so different? That is when your light touches them naturally. Until then, just smile and live your life well. Not everyone needs the same light, and not everyone wakes up at the same time. Every soul has its own time zone for awakening. Ultimately, you are not here to be the architect of someone else's life. You are here to be true to yourself. When you let go of the need to change others, your heart will feel incredibly light. That is when you truly learn to love someone, by loving their mistakes and their stumbling steps on the journey to finding themselves. Don't try to be the hero in their story before they are ready to be saved. Just be a safe harbor so that when their legs are tired, they know there is still a place to return to.